Well, we're live, so I think they can hear me. Oh, you can turn it down. You gotta like. Oh, let's see. Did you turn it off? That's good. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to. I don't know if you can see Hazel in the background, but yeah, she's right behind me. What? Anyways, welcome to WFSO Bucks Talk, and I might as well just get this out the way before anything. It was 1 year ago today. Giannis signed the Supermax, and like a lot of people today just posting on. I don't know if they're doing it on Facebook, but I've seen a lot of videos on Twitter that like the analyst reactions and stuff when he signed, and it's like the one that I just watched was Jay Williams like, oh, it's hard to say if Bucks will ever win the championship with Giannis and stuff because the Lakers are loaded. That don't always mean anything. That teams can be loaded with good players, but if you get like all stars and stuff, none of them ain't gonna know what their role is. They just think like, oh, we're all star team and all that stuff, and this team can afford like a lot more than other teams. That they're gonna be great, and they're gonna automatically be like champions and stuff like that. It's like same thing was say that like with the Nets, and although injuries did happen, but injuries happen. There's no you can't excuse like the injuries and stuff like that because when you play in the NBA or play like any sports, injuries are gonna bound to happen. So you can't use that as like an excuse. It's like, oh, we're injured. It's just like the same thing like any team would use. Like, but y'all get what I mean. But anyways, as y'all probably hear in the background, like the Clippers in Utah are playing right now. Utah's up by one. But anyways, I just thought I would share that part with y'all and like like everybody else like after he signed that contract, they was making like a whole bunch of memes and they were just funny. It's just like they got one of those like F I'm staying or whatever the case may be. So those memes were funny and like everybody was shocked because this year is the year he start that 5 year what was that 200 and I think it's 225 million, I believe. I could be wrong, but I do got to look that up. But it's like in the 200 something million for like the next 5 years to start it. The contract got started this season. So yeah, and like all the other stuff, that happens along the way, like with that and they managed to end up like very close to getting like the first seed, but Philly ended up getting it. Then you have Brooklyn in second, and you have Bucks in third, which is right now they're the third seed right now, which is kind of like odd because because if this like history like repeat itself, then hopefully they win the championship again. But I'm not gonna say I guarantee that they will. We'll just see how the like season goes because it's too early in the season to make a prediction on that. But oh, excuse me. What more can you say? Um, but yeah, like of course, like the Bucks had maybe like the toughest challenge for the first two rounds than any other team, and with Miami they swept them, so that was a shocker right there. Then the second round they had the Nets and like each team had won like at home in that series except for game seven. So I know they're gonna use the thing that if Kevin Durant's foot was on the line, when he shot that like 3-pointer, but it ended up being a two, end up tying the game, and it ended up being overtime and stuff like that. Then the Bucks just and he just snapped and just went on the way and just won Game 7 and won the series. But everybody was expecting like since the Bucks did beat the Nets, maybe Philly would be next. But unfortunately, the 76ers lost to the Hawks. So which was like a big shocker too. Maybe one of the shockers of that playoff. Well, there's maybe a few of them because I know like the Lakers losing in the first round, that was a total shocker. As everybody was expecting them to make it to the finals, which didn't happen. First time LeBron James lost in the first round and da 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 da. But who knows? And that game one with Atlanta, they was like all worried about it. Then other games that was just going pretty good. Then losing Giannis in game four. Then the Bucks winning in six against Atlanta. Then they got the Phoenix Suns and the thing is like they had no home court advantage in the finals. So they kind of know they did what they did and wow. Um then you had like the of course the NBA finals was gonna be a tough one and it seems like the Bucks didn't have no luck going against the Suns in the season. Then lost the first two games, then won the next two games at home, then just went on the 4-game sweep and won the championship. So for that video that is put up, like it was hard to say for them to see if the Bucks would have won it. They won it, and which is pretty cool. And like had a slow start this season, and like it's all like almost coming together. Like they picked up Wesley Matthews and picked up DeMarcus Cousins, which Wesley Matthews was on protocol, health and protocol restrictions. So also DeMarcus Cousins just mixed one game because of personal reasons. So most likely, I think he's going to be back on Friday when they play the Pelicans. But it seems like they had good position, like with the center. They're using Sandro a bit, and like I said, like I missed part of the first quarter of tonight's game, but did see the rest like back and forth, like looking back and forth with AEW and well, not just AEW, but other stuff that's on TV and things like that. Oh yeah, crazy enough. Let's just go to that because I know I spent like almost like 9 minutes talking about the that like 1 year ago. Giannis signed that contract. So yeah, let's talk about the game, which is probably gonna be everybody knows the story of it and looking at like Bucks, they look at them like they think they're probably not the favorite to win the championship because they think like because the problem with the Nets and it merged with Chicago and Miami got a little bit better and seems like the Bucks can't beat the Heat, but right now, yeah, is let's see, Caris LeVert had 16 points, one steal, 4 assists, 2 of 5 from three, 6 of 13 from the field. So this game was ended up being like back and forth. So it was like a high game, especially they don't have all their big three. They just have like Drew Holiday. Like he stepped up, and I'm gonna talk about him in a minute. But Giannis Sabonis, 16 points, one steal, 5 assists, 14 rebounds, 0-2 from three, 6 of 10 from the field. Miles Turner, normally like, cause they don't have like they had like a couple of big bodies. You got Bobby Portis at 6'10", and you got Tendrell at 6'11". So you expected Miles Turner to dominate this game, but it didn't go that way from him. He had like 13 points, 5 blocks, but he had a good defensive game. Seems like 2 steals, 3 assists, only like 5 rebounds, but 1 to 5 from three, 5 of 12 from the field. Uh, Chris Duarte, 10 points, 1 block, 3 rebounds, 2 of 7 from three, 4 of 9 from the field. Malcolm Brogdon, 12 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 of 6 from three. So he was doing good there, and 4 of 10 from the field. So like, ouch. Um, like most of their bench, they did something. Kellen Martin, had like 9 points, like 5 rebounds, 1 to 2 from three, 4 of 6 from the field. And at least everybody that played on their bench at least scored like 3 points or 2 points or more, I should say. So that was good for them. Like everybody in their bench has scored. Um, Torrey Craig was out. I think he probably would have got his ring tonight if he was there, but just like you said, he was there in the beginning of the season with the Bucks. Ornova got the start. 15 points, 1 block, 3 steals. So good, doing better on the defensive end. He has 6 rebounds, only 1 to 5 from three, but 7 of 15 from the field. Pat Connaughton got the start as well. He had 20 points, 2 rebounds, 4 or 5 from three, so that's pretty good. 7 of 9 from the field. Bobby Portis with 8 of 16 from the field had 20 points, 1 steal, 3 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 or 3 from three, so that's pretty good. Not a good night for Grayson Allen, only 1 to 6 from three, but had like a block and a steal, so it's good for him. Messed up. Oh wow. Oh wow. Must be very strong. Oh, you're very strong. But anyways, Drew Holiday led the team with 26 points. I don't know if he led the I think he led the game. Yeah, he did. He led in the game and the team with 26 points. Had 1 steal, 14 assists, so he had a double double, 4 rebounds, a 1 to 2 from three, 12 or 18 from the field. So pretty good on his part. George Hill with 9 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 to 3 from three, but 2 of 5 from the field. And managed to get 9 points. Everybody else that that I didn't mention that's on here, they did score, and they did like receive like good minutes. Um, Although Indiana didn't do that good in 3-point percentage, they was 11 to 38, and Bucks was 14 to 29. So something they need to. Well, it seems like they did fine, but just like both Jordan Nova and Grayson Allen kind of doing like horrible with 3-point shooting as of late. But I guess he like hit the shot that counted. And I guess with them that just mattered. That just matters. Rodney Hood, only person that was perfect from the line, only hit 2 of 2 from the 3-point line, but had 8 points and one steal. So yeah, like I said, DeMarcus Cousins was out because of personal issues, but and Pacers still missing T.J. Warren, and normally he would have been their lead scorer. So he's still out. Don't know when he's going to come back. Same thing with us. It was supposed to be Dante DiVincenzo's season debut, but the health and safety protocols with him, they called that yesterday. Well, yeah, it would have been something to see him in his debut and see what he could have done. He probably would have. I don't know. He would have started over Grayson Allen, but they probably would have put him in there, or just have him come off the bench for a while and just see how he is. But hopefully, they're not in health and safety protocols. Both Wesley Matthews, Dante DiVincenzo, and Giannis. So hopefully, we hoping that they'll be back on Friday when they go against the New Orleans Pelicans. So they got this is their first the back-to-back games this week. So yeah, interesting. So once again, the game was 114-99 Milwaukee win over Indiana Pacers. So the season right now they're 3-0 against Indiana, and I know they play them one more time. Don't know when, but yeah. Let's look at the standings. I know Chicago has had a game tomorrow, but that got postponed. But it could be because they was because of health and safety protocols. Yeah, the we're 2 games behind Brooklyn. Chicago's in third now. Cleveland is in fourth. They on a 5-game winning streak. Miami won their recent game. So I think they played today. So, but fifth. Washington in sixth. Charlotte. I think they got a game today. I don't know if they won yet. They're in seventh. Philly's in eighth. Atlanta's in ninth, and Boston is in 10th. And Toronto is hanging on, but they did recently lose on the 11th. See, Golden State, okay, they're in first for the win last night, and I don't know if Phoenix played today, whatever, but they're in second. Utah, who's playing right now, is in third currently. Memphis in fourth. Clippers fifth. I think if they Clippers win, they'll still be tied for they won't be tied, but they'll be at least retained fifth spot right now. Los Angeles sixth because they just won. Denver seventh, and Dallas, who just lost to the Lakers, are in eighth. Minnesota's still in there in ninth, and Sacramento is in 10th with Portland in 11th with the 6-game losing streak. Oh, excuse me. Jazz with the longest winning streak in the NBA, and I think it's Portland. No, it's Detroit with the longest losing streak. Ouch. They probably get the top 3 pick again. If that keeps on going. We'll see. But anyways, see how they do against the New Orleans Pelicans this Friday. Um, Also, like I said, like this video, you like the video, you like what you see, we're coming with Bucks news, wrestling news, and stuff like that. So you would like this channel. So please like this video. Please subscribe to this video, and if you want to enter in our giveaway, all you got to do is subscribe, and comment to get the bobblehead, the not Funko Pop. I'm sorry. T-shirt and mask, which we still got in this bag on the side of me. Um, but yeah, look at our past videos like buck stuff and wrestling stuff as Hazel is dancing behind me. Having fun. Y'all have a good one, and I got one more video I gotta do, so stay tuned for that. Women Wrestling Wednesday, so I gotta look for like uh a match to look at. Could be anything, but we'll see. Don't forget on Exclusive, it'll be two videos this week and next week for its season finale for Exclusive until we will be back on that sometime like late February, early March. So watch out for that. Um, like I said, starting Sunday of the first Sunday of January, we WFSO Aftermath. So watch out for that. It could be like any time during that day, or it could be like in the evening, stuff like that. But yeah, just thought it'd just be a little bit better and stuff. Like have me like a little bit time to not just talk about like everything during that week, but you know, but also if pay per views go on that day on the Sunday, we'll do it right after the pay per view. Just let y'all know. Anyway, that's a little bit of information about the channel news. So let me get out of here. Let me try to do this other video. Congratulations to Stephen Curry for being the leader in like 3 pointers of all time, as he scores like I think he lead it now when he was in New York when they played him in New York yesterday. So congratulations to him. But until the next video, y'all have a good night and go Bucks go.